Long ago, under the vast, stretching skies of Zululand, there stood a magnificent baobab tree. Its trunk was as wide as 10 men holding hands, and its branches reached out like the arms of the elders, embracing the world. This tree was not just known for its colossal size or the shade it provided. It was revered as the keeper of wisdom, known to the Zulu people as Umlalankosi. In the village beneath this gigantic tree lived a young boy named Sizwe, which means nation in isiZulu. Sizwe was known for his curious mind and adventurous spirit, but he was also known for being stubborn and impulsive. His grandmother, Gogo Nandi, often told him stories of the ancestors and the wisdom of the baobab tree. But Sizwe, consumed by youthful zeal, paid little heed to these tales of old. One day, driven by a desire to prove himself, Sizwe declared that he would climb the baobab tree to carve his name at the very top, higher than anyone else had ever reached. The villagers murmured amongst themselves, for it was believed that the higher one climbed, the deeper into the past and the wisdom of the ancestors one could see. As Sizwe began his climb, the tree seemed to stand still, its ancient bark groaning under the weight of the boy's ambition. Higher and higher Sizwe climbed, each branch revealing carvings of names long past, warriors and kings of the Zulu nation whose bravery and wisdom had once guided their people. When Sizwe reached the highest branch he could, far above the canopy, he looked out over the land. The sight took his breath away. The rolling hills, the distant mountains, and the vast savanna all lay before him, a tapestry of his homeland's beauty and spirit. Engrossed in the view, Sizwe failed to notice the gathering clouds. Within moments a fierce storm erupted, lightning slashed the sky, and thunder roared like the drums of war. Terrified, Sizwe clung to the tree for dear life. As the rain poured and the winds howled, a deep voice boomed, resonating from the very heart of the baobab itself. "Sizwe, why do you disturb the peace of those who rest in my branches?" Sizwe trembled, realizing that the tree was speaking to him. "I wanted to prove that I could be the greatest, to have my name above all others," he stammered. "The strength of a nation does not come from how high one can climb, but from knowing and respecting the roots that nourish it," the baobab counseled. True wisdom lies not in seeking glory for oneself, but in understanding the essence of unity and the legacy of those who came before you. Ashamed, Sizwe begged for forgiveness and promised to respect the wisdom the baobab held. The tree, feeling the sincerity of the boy's heart, cradled him safely until the storm passed and gently lowered him back to the ground. When Sizwe returned to his village, he was no longer the brash boy who had sought only to elevate his name. He shared the story of his encounter and the lesson he had learned, that true wisdom and strength lie in humility and respect for the past. As years passed, Sizwe grew into a wise leader, always guided by the teachings of the baobab tree. He never forgot the lesson learned that stormy day, and under his leadership the village flourished like never before. And so, the wisdom of the baobab tree lived on, not just as a whisper through the leaves, but in the heart of every child who listened to the tale of Sizwe and the storm. The lesson endures, that greatness comes not from how high we reach, but from how deeply we respect and value the foundations upon which we stand.